Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Uh, I will on this occasion I will try to complete my assignment from my Mr. Fadli as our supervisor for the academic reading course. First, I will introduce myself. I am Rizky Putriana with NPM A1B0220003. Okay, to shorten our time, let's go to try to the material that I will discuss, namely making 5 rules in the literary style. There are 5 rules in the literary style strategy about of one discussion director as in identifies important aspect of the signet and captivating connector is to connect and interact with the text privately. Literary luminaire is read the essay section and pay attention to the words that need to be known, interesting and important to us. Characteristic is analyze the characters that are important to note that your group is reading. Setting sketcher is will research the setting of the story to connect the people in your group and the characters in the story. Discussion began from me as education director. I have one question to me as also a member of this group of myself. According to the story, what would you say as a captivating connector? Rizky Putriana. I think this story was to relate to our real life. When we hurt or disturb others people, it's possible that they doing the same thing to us maybe not now, but it can happen in other days. Who know, right? Who know, right? Rizky Putriana as a charismatic characterizer. I think this story have one point who clearly told us that hurt and disturb people is not a good thing. Rizky Putriana as setting sketcher. I think this story was so exciting for me because in the end of story, the snake was killed by soldier, and the crow can live with bits of life. Rizky Putriana as literary luminaire. I think there is a life lesson that can we get one if we do a good thing, so the good will going back to us. Two, if we do a bad thing, so the bad things is also going back to us. Thanks for all your opinion. Now I have a question for all of you. The first is captivating connector. Rizky Putriana, what we can learn from the story was same with I said before. When we do a good thing, we feel like there is a bit of life inside of us, and we don't have any burden at all. But when we do a bad things, so the bad things also come back to us. Thanks Rizky Putriana as captivating connector. Now I have question to literary luminaire. Did you find some difficult words there? Okay, for this story, I didn't found any difficult word at all. We all know all of the words easily. Rizky Putriana as education director. Okay, I got it. If so, we turn to charismatic characterizer. Characterizer have one question for you. Please tell me about analysis about the character of this story. Rizky Putriana is charismatic characterizer. Okay, in this story there are 4 characters. The first is the crow. He has an egg in his cake, and there is also a snake who ate the egg of the crow, and a princess of a kingdom in that story, and also a guard of the kingdom. Rizky Putrana is the discussion director. Okay, that's so good that we move to the last rule setting sketcher. Now your turn to show me the sketch of the story. Rizky Putrana is setting sketcher. In this story, I draw several objects. I illustrated the main character, a crow, and the snake there, and don't forget to draw a princess and the guard and a tree of the crow cake. Rizky Putrana is discussion director. Okay, thanks for all my staff who helped me do this work. So in the last, I will conclude in it. So in my mind, the bad tongue is not good at all. It's better that we doing something that can help or useful to people than hurt or disturb them, because the law of karma is at least is our real life. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.